When Conor was diagnosed, he was 2.5, so that's a long time ago now, 17 years ago. And it's a very, very scary diagnosis. As we say, Conor is very good at lots and lots of things, but for some reason he's not so good at understanding how the world works. So when we're out, Conor could become upset by something, and that could really, really spiral out of control relatively easily. And when you've got a teenager having a tantrum, it's a very different picture to having a 2 or 3-year-old with a tantrum. And that would be quite a typical experience of a family who've got a family member with autism. So it means doing things like going out for a meal in a restaurant just became something we just decided we wouldn't do because it was just too demanding for the family. When it came to looking for a college provision, we were very concerned that if he were to attend a special needs college provision, that may fail. So when we were looking for colleges, we decided to go for a college which was autism specific. I said, there's 2 things we would like you to be able to do for Conor. We would like you to be able to help him manage his emotions, and also, in that he's a gifted cartoonist, to take that as a skill and hopefully enable him to develop that. And I asked the principal if she thought she could do that for Conor, and she said yes.
Bye, Conor.
Bye, everyone.
I've worked with Conor for about a year now, and I think he's a very creative, very able young man. I think a lot of his issues and difficulties have been around anxiety and feeling that he's being criticised or he's not quite fitting in. I think here he fits in just perfectly. Since we've met Conor, he's explored different things he'd like to do as a job or for employment, and he's talked about being a chef, he's talked about being possibly a gardener, and also he's talked about being an artist. And we've hopefully helped him explore some of the possibilities around all those 3 things.
When I'm older, I want to become a gardener, because only gardeners plant seeds, sow them, water them, and wait for them to grow into flowers when the sun comes out. I've been the proudest of drawing those pictures in from paint on the computer.
Conor's achievements are fantastic, and I think he has every opportunity to live a really happy, fulfilled life, and to reach his potential.
A typical day now is a nice day, actually, because we've finally arrived in a place where, as a family, I feel that we can be quite relaxed and have some really happy, laid-back moments. But we have spent a long time arriving at that place. With the college, they were able to look at what Conor needed and put together a programme for him. I think it's a very stress-free environment. And last year, Conor, he came home on a regular basis, having been into London, which he loves doing. So it just seemed to be that lots of the things that Conor loves doing, Ambitious were able to put in place. My view of the future is that when Conor finishes college, he will probably go to day services full time. Whereas the view of the professionals at Ambitious was they thought that was a terrible idea, because they feel that Conor is very capable of supported employment, and that would really be a waste of his skills and capabilities not to have that opportunity. And what I know is that they will do their utmost to try and find work opportunities for Conor. So with Ambitious, what I see is that they are looking ahead for Conor and thinking, what can we do next? You can see that Conor has got lots of skills, lots of talents, lots of potential, and we think that potential would just have disappeared if a college like Ambitious hadn't been an option for Conor.
We're the last chance to try and get things right and try and deliver those independent living skills and try and deliver the employment skills.
Ambitious College really is helping me become good at doing things all by myself.
So we're the last chance to make this work and keep people with autism in our community.